G'day guys, welcome to another episode of Craig and Uncle Linnton's Adventures, and today I thought we would have a look at the turtles, and we're going to feed them, because it's late in the afternoon now. We feed these at night normally, but a bit early today because the water's warm and they will feed. And as soon as they see me coming in with some nice salmon, this is actually smoked salmon, but they'll eat that. We don't feed this too often, smoked salmon, but normal fresh salmon or pilchards and stuff like that, kangaroo mince, things like that. But today we've got some smoked salmon, which was donated by my good friend Krusty up in St Kilda there. Thanks very much, Krusty. And so we'll just proceed to cut off a piece like that. Now they should be here by now, but usually if I tap the glass, that will attract their attention. And I'm a little bit surprised that they're not up here at the moment, but there's one. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, look, what's that? Yep, come on. You can have it. Now, what I'll do is try to break it into small pieces a little bit. Yeah. And we'll let them take it from the bank. That way they don't pollute the water too much. And they only take what they need. And I can pick that up later and give it to the lizards or something tomorrow. But we'll just see how they go with that. Come on, look. Tap the glass. When you tap, they come. Come on here, look. Yes, beautiful salmon. Yes, it is. It's a little bit early for them in the afternoon. They normally feed at night time. That's why they're having a little bit of a problem here at the moment, but that's okay. They'll come up. Once they get the smell in the water, there's a big carp over there, he'll come up as well, and some more turtles down there. I can see where the water's dripping, which I'm doing a little bit of a fill up at the moment because we found a few problems with the side water leaking, siphoning, in fact, what we call siphoning, where you have roots coming from the grasses growing around the edge of the pond, and the water will siphon backwards through the grass. As the season dries out, the grass hasn't got any water, so it will steal water from the pond. So you need to get underneath or around where areas are where this problem is. We've got grass too close to the bank, and one area was down here in front of us here, and I can show you that if you want. We pan down here and have a look under this area here. Recently today, under this little platform, there was this grass here, was growing through the roots, growing down into here, into the pond, sucking the water out of the pond to supply the grass with moisture. And we've since broken the roots away, and you'll notice that the grass is dying because it's lost its source of water, which means that the pond is not reducing in water anymore. In the wild, in a natural river, that would be fine. You'd have trees and things, the roots going into the water. They do this so that when the dry season comes, they've got water sucking away from the pond, away from the river, which is never ending. In this closed circuit, we can't have that, so we have to reduce the roots from doing that. Another area over there where the turtles sunbake in the morning, and there was lots and lots of growth here, and we've got recent disturbance here with the dirt where we've pulled a lot of the weeds out, same thing, and we had to do that as well. So you do need to look at that in your pond area if you've got running a pond like it's a closed system, of course, to reduce water loss. Very important for summer. So we've got a turtle here coming up now. They're not feeding that well at the moment, so we might even go inside and check out one of our babies from last season. We've got one left, which is a recent hatchling, hatched about 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, and the last one for last year's season. Surprised that it even hatched, to be honest. But we'll go and have a go at that. Okay. Right, now we've come in from out the turtle pond, and we're going to look at the babies. Well, baby one left. We explained that this was a late hatcher, so we're going to find. Well, he's in here somewhere. Hang on. We've got to find him. Here he is. I've found him. Here he is. Him. We don't even know. Girl, boy. Very small. And that's how small they are when they hatch. So you can probably have a bit of a look at that. I'll bring it under the light. It looks like a stone. That's not a turtle. Yes, it is. Yeah, that's underneath. Yeah, orange to deter predators. The birds kick them over and they turn upside down, and they got orange. It's a danger colour, orange and black. Very dangerous, but they're not, right? And see that little bit of light colour in the centre there? That is left over from when they were hatched. That tells me he's about 2 weeks old, because that little bit of white is still there in the middle. When that disappears, that's when they start feeding. So this guy is just about to start feeding. He's not feeding properly at the moment. We have given him some food, and he hasn't eaten it really, so because he's not ready yet. When that disappears, it's all black. Probably in about a day or two, he'll start feeding. So we'll turn him back over and see if he opens his legs up. He doesn't like me talking. Right. Let's put him on an envelope so you get an idea of how big he is. And he might decide to move along. That's a Westpac envelope there, you can see. And you can see his head there. And he should come out in a second, and he'll go downhill and land up back in my hand. Especially if you tip it a little bit. He gets the idea that he can go forward. Here he goes, his head's coming out. I'm trying to hold it still. Yeah, quick, race down to the pond. Quick. Tip it up a bit more. Quick, race down to the water. Into safety. Quick. There you go, into the water. And we'll put him back into his pond now as if he was going into water. But there you have it, a 2 weeks old baby long-necked turtle. So we'll put him back into our special enclosure here, into the water, because that's where he thought he was going. And you can watch now and watch him swim along. Okay guys, so these guys will feed now on some bloodworm. You might get some live worm in for them. They'll eat things like mosquito larvae, all your aquatic insects, daphnia and things like that. We've got some stuff outside we can feed as well. But in the meantime, he's happy for the moment. He doesn't need feeding yet, a couple of days, so I've got some time to prepare food for him. We might go and buy some, whatever. But we do sell these as well. Yeah, about $75 for these, for one of these. That's the last one. And we'll have some more around January, February. Our next hatching, I imagine, something like that. So I think on that note, how about we finish it up there, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.